Iran launched dozens of drones and missiles directly on Israel's territory.
A wider regional war across the Middle East. The first time Iran has ever launched a full-scale military assault from its soil on Israel, despite decades.
Iran has attacked Israel over the weekend. If you want to know further, do watch out this video. We'll try to simplify this for you of what we expect going forward and what has happened till now. So do watch till the end. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of School of Thought. This is a special episode of School of Thought because we've got some very big news from Iran and Israel coming in. As you would all know that Iran over the weekend attacked Israel by sending 200 or more than that drones or missiles to Israel. So markets have fallen as a knee-jerk reaction, but few things that is very interesting that you should know about. So firstly, let's start by understanding why this happened. So just last week on 1st April, a few days back, Israel attacked a consulate in Syria, which killed a lot of top commanders and generals for Iran. Now, Israel has not claimed this attack, but it is widely believed that Israel carried out that attack. Now, Iran was supposed to retaliate because they had to save face, so they had to retaliate to Israel. Now, so you will be hearing a lot of news that markets are going to tank because of this. But let's try and see what all the involved parties have said after the attack, which is very important. So Iran, for Israel has come out and said that, in an exact statement, that will exact price from Iran when the time is right. Now that is a very important statement, guys, because Israel, in the initial few hours of the attack, said that they are going to retaliate in 24 hours. But now they have lowered down their stance and said that they will get back to Iran when the time is right and when the place is right. So that means that there is no immediate counter-offensive by Israel as of now, what it looks like. So US has come out and said that it will not be involved in any counter-offensive done by Israel towards Iran, which is a very big statement, because before this, US was saying that we have unconditional support with Israel, but now they're saying that if there's any counter-offensive by Israel, US will not be a part of it. So very big statement coming from US. Another big statement which has come from Iran itself, where Iran's foreign ministry has said that there is no intention to prolong its defensive operation. So Iran is treating this as a defensive operation, and it is clearly said that it has no intentions of prolonging this. What are the effects of these statements? Yesterday, when the news broke out over the weekend, it was a very big news, and oil also spooked up to $90 per barrel. But oil, if you look at this morning, has come down to 89.5, right? I'm talking about Brent crude. So what impact does Israel-Iran war has on the stock markets, on the economies? Because Iran is one of the biggest producer of oil, a direct war with Iran can lead to oil reaching 100, 110, 120, so oil prices going up, due to which the economies will suffer, because most of the major economies are net importers of oil. Europe, India, China, even to US to some extent. But if oil goes up, it impacts their economies directly, their growth rates, their GDPs directly, and hence it will impact the stock markets as well. So let's look at the geography of Iran and Israel. Now, if you look at it, a physical war between both the countries is actually looks very difficult, guys, right? Why is that? Because if you look at the world map, Israel is there, then it's Jordan is there, right? Iraq, Syria, Saudi Arabia, all of these countries are there in between Israel and Iran, right? So it's very difficult geographically to have a war between these two countries, right? Then if Iran has to have a war or has to retaliate to Israel, this time they had to do it because this was a direct attack to Iran, so Iran had to come out and save face. But if at all Iran has to, let's say, attack Israel, they would do it through their proxies, right? So they have a lot of proxies. They have the Hezbollah in Lebanon, they have the Houthis in Yemen, even they have some Shia militants in Iraq, right? So if Iran really wants to do war, and what it has done in the past so many years, this is the first time that Iran has attacked Israel. Before this, Iran has continued attacking Israel through its proxies, not directly, right? Because it was a direct attack by Israel on the consulate in Syria of Iran, where Iran's top generals were killed. That's why Iran had to come out and attack Israel directly. Otherwise, they always do, and they can always attack through their proxies. So one is, geographically, this war doesn't look to be too feasible. If at all there would be a war, then Iran most likely will go through its proxies rather than coming directly. The world leaders, the globe understands another war, between Israel and Iran. Iran being another, oil producing country, like Russia and Ukraine, where Russia was an oil producing country. So the world understands this. And, if you've seen the news, and if you, declutter the news which are coming in, what it looks like is people don't want to escalate. Israel doesn't want to escalate. Iran doesn't want to escalate. US doesn't want to get involved and escalate this further. So I feel whatever is happening in the markets, and not just in the Indian markets, world over, it's just a knee-jerk reaction. I think it should settle down. Of course, it's a geopolitical event. It's very difficult to predict these events to the precision, but that is what our view is. So, I hope we were able to, demystify this big news which has come over the weekend. And if you really liked it, do subscribe it. And if you want to know anything apart from this, for this Iran and Israel war, let us know in the comments, and we'll be more than happy to reply to those comments. Thank you guys. Cheers and adios from my side.